Every second, 100 tons of ice is falling into Saturn. Not from space, not from asteroids, from its own rings. Saturn is eating itself, and in 100 million years, the rings will be gone. There is something happening to Saturn right now. As you watch this, as you breathe, as your heart beats, Saturn's rings are disappearing. Not over billions of years, not slowly, fast. NASA confirmed it. 100 tons of ice falling into Saturn every single second. Every second you're alive, 100 tons gone. And nobody told you. Because this isn't just about rings. It's a message about Saturn's past, about our solar system, about everything we thought we knew. Because Saturn's rings shouldn't exist. Not like this. And the reason why should terrify you. Because it already has. To understand why this is terrifying, you need to understand what Saturn's rings actually are. Most people think the rings have always been there. Ancient, permanent, part of Saturn since the beginning. They're wrong. Saturn's rings are young, cosmically young, between 10 and 100 million years old. Think about what that means. Our solar system is 4.5 billion years old. Dinosaurs existed 200 million years ago. Saturn's rings appeared after the dinosaurs. In cosmic time, they are brand new, which means when the first fish crawled onto land, Saturn had no rings. When the first dinosaur walked the Earth, Saturn had no rings. They appeared recently, unexpectedly, without warning. And now, they're already disappearing. Something created them, something massive, something violent. And whatever created them left a scar we can still see today. Saturn's rings look solid from a distance, one continuous sheet of glowing ice. They're not. The rings are made of billions of individual pieces, ice chunks, rock fragments, dust particles. Some the size of a house, some smaller than a grain of sand, all orbiting Saturn at 70,000 kilometers per hour, moving so fast that if one piece stopped suddenly, it would fall into Saturn in minutes. And that's exactly what's happening. The pieces aren't stopping suddenly, they're slowing down gradually. Saturn's gravity pulling them inward, inch by inch, ton by ton, second by second. 100 tons every second. That's a fully loaded commercial airplane falling into Saturn every single second. Since you started watching this video, thousands of tons already gone. And it never stops, it never slows down. Saturn just keeps consuming. But here's what nobody is talking about. The rings aren't just disappearing, they're revealing something. As the rings fall into Saturn, scientists can measure exactly what they're made of, where they came from, how they formed, and what they found was unexpected. The rings are too clean, too perfect, too new. After billions of years in space, they should be dirty, darkened by radiation, contaminated by debris. But they're not. Which means they haven't been here long. Which means something created them recently. And the most likely explanation is the most terrifying one. A moon. Not a small moon, not a rock. A full moon, the size of our moon, that used to orbit Saturn, got too close, got pulled apart by Saturn's gravity, torn to pieces, shredded completely, scattered into rings. A world that no longer exists, destroyed by the planet it orbited, and what remains
are those rings, the beautiful, glowing, temporary rings, a graveyard of a world that Saturn consumed. In 100 million years, the rings will be gone, completely, totally, forever. Future civilizations on other worlds will look at Saturn and see a plain planet. No rings, no beauty, no mystery. Just a gas giant like any other. They will never know what Saturn looked like. They will never see what we see when we look up at night. We are the only species in the history of the universe who will ever see Saturn with its rings. Before us, the rings didn't exist. After us, the rings won't exist. We exist in the only window of time where this is possible. The universe gave us a gift, a temporary, beautiful, impossible gift that is already being taken back 100 tons every second. The universe doesn't wait for us to appreciate what it gives us. Saturn's rings are dying, not because of us, not because of anything we did, but because time does what time always does. It takes things away. The moon that became the rings is gone. The rings themselves are going. And one day, everything we know will follow. Remember what we said at the very beginning? Saturn is eating itself. But maybe that's not the terrifying part. Maybe the terrifying part is that we're watching it happen in real time, every second, 100 tons at a time. And there is absolutely nothing we can do. The rings are sending us one final message. Not about Saturn, not about our solar system, about time itself. Everything beautiful is temporary. Everything permanent is an illusion. And Saturn's rings have known this longer than we have.